It is Friday night in Knoxville, Tennessee, coming to you live in the Empire, guys. Getting ready to do our live break from eBay. In the next few minutes, going to do in-room breaks tonight. We've got our series. We have 13 of 15 left and 5 headliners. 5 headliners left. We broke a Mark Super Duper and a Devontae Adams. And we still have our headliners left. And these are the headliners: Dan Marino, Brian Urlacher, Barry Sanders, Ray Lewis, and Marcus Mariota. Those are the 5 left. You got a 5 in 13 chance of pulling one of those tonight on our very first in-room break. As for the eBay folks, we appreciate you coming out and spending your time with us and your money with us. There is the jersey we are going to be breaking momentarily. And here is how things fell. I'm going to go through the list. Hey, Nick, welcome to the room. Make sure we got everybody in the right place here. Nick, we have you on Buffalo. Got Michael Prisbel, I guess. Probably butchering your name, Michael, but we appreciate you taking up a bunch of spots there. I checked everything twice. Probably 3 times, just out of, because I don't want to mess it up again like I did last week. But we're going to go ahead and jump right into this as soon as a few more folks get in. Got 9 people with us right now. All right, we got 9Fs in the room, getting ready to break the eBay jersey. Pledge allegiance to the Hag is exactly right. Greatest artist of all time, Merle Haggard. If you don't agree with that, that's okay. You can be wrong. We still love you here at the Empire, guys. And this is the first thing we're going to break tonight. It's going to be that 2017 Gold Rush jersey rookie update. And these are how the bids fell. Arizona Cardinals, Atlanta Falcons, and Baltimore Ravens. I went to Michael. Buffalo Bills, Nick Skeet. Michael is on the Panthers, the Bears, and the Bengals. Jamie on the Cleveland Browns. Todd Weeks got the Dallas Cowboys. Dale Crary, Denver Broncos. Michael on Detroit, Green Bay, and Houston. You got Mr. Dale on the Colts. We got Michael again on the Jags. Emily on the Chiefs. Michael on both Los Angeles teams. Never thought I'd say both Los Angeles teams and not have a Raiders in that mix. It's weird. Dale on the Dolphins. Jamie on Minnesota. We got Emily on the Patriots. Got Michael again on the Saints. Emily on the Giants. Michael on the Jets. We got Robert on the Raiders. Michael on the Eagles and the Steelers and the 49ers and the Seahawks. And, I'm sorry, that's Robert on the 49ers and the Seahawks. Tampa Bay, we got Michael. We got Robert again on the Titans. We got Michael on the Redskins. So let's jump right into this and get this jersey broke. Pete, give me a mic check there, will you?
Mic check. Michael checker.
All right. We're going to changing some things up a little bit tonight with the microphones and the cameras. You can see there. Ooh, different knife tonight.
Boom, yeah.
Boom. We are knife poor around here, that's for sure. All right, Pete, let's go ahead and break that thing open and see what we got. See what we got here.
Seal him. All right, are we ready?
We are ready.
3, 2, and 1. We have a Dallas Cowboy.
Dallas Cowboy, Todd Weeks. Who we have as a Cowboy?
We have Taco Charleston. Taco Charleston. So that right there. It's JSA certified. JSA number is 624584.
I move it just to this direction again. Let's see that on the camera, please. 624584. JSA certification going out to Todd there.
Nice.
Congratulations, Todd.
All right.
That was the only team Todd bid on. The only team Todd. One, I guess that's the only one he bid on. The Dallas Cowboys. Pete, you opened that with pretty good enthusiasm considering the fact that that's your arch enemy team.
Almost lit it on fire, but I'll read it.
Almost lit it on fire. Well, that's good. I mean, we're trying to maintain our customer base here without burning jerseys up front. All right, we have got, I was saying this at the very beginning, we've got our series, which is the Ultimate Series they created for the Empire guys. We've got 5 of 13 left, and we randomly selected number 15 there. Now let me show you what hits we've got left on the helmets. Those are the highlights and the headliners, and they're still available. So you got a 5 and 13 chance at $13 a team. If you want to get in on that, Mariota, Ray Lewis, Barry Sanders, Dan Marino, and Brian Urlacher. So we're going to start those out at $13 a team. and see where we go from there. Just let me know how many teams you want. I'd like to bust out one of our jerseys tonight too, wouldn't you?
Oh, love it.
Yeah, we got a series at 25 on the jerseys, and the jerseys, the headliners are, but not limited to, Derek Carr, Peyton Manning, Bo Jackson, Kirk Cousins in a Vikings jersey. I made sure it's a Vikings jersey, which I guess he's not even worn yet, right?
Yep.
Not in a game for sure. So we're going to hear the hits all together. Bo Jackson, Peyton Manning, Sanders, Mariota, Breeze, Cousins, Carr, and Watson, Deshaun Watson. Deshaun Watson, I read, I mentioned this the other night. He's practicing in minicamp without a brace. That's good news. That is good news. That guy's pretty electrifying. I didn't expect him to be that good that fast. So if he's going to be that good, at least for the interim, Houston's going to be tough. If they can get J.J. Watt healthy and him, that's, yeah, it's going to be, like you said, pretty scary there. So, this is what it's looking like right now. We're going to do these at $13 a team. And I'm going to give you a little bit of time there to think it over. And we'll be back just momentarily. All right, looks like Emily's down for two. Two spots, we're going to randomize these teams. So where you go in right now is not necessarily where you're going to wind up, and most likely will not be where you wind up. The more teams you buy, the better chance you have of winning. Like I said, Mariota, Ray Lewis, Barry Sanders, Dan Marino, and Brian Urlacher are all still in the series. We have 13 boxes left. You got a 5 and 13 chance of pulling one of those guys tonight in the very first helmet. Of course, all the helmets are worth more than $13. Worth more than multiples of $13, and those fives are considerably more than $13. Make your payments to the Empire Guys at gmail.com via PayPal. PayPal, friends and family only, please. And if you win, we'll ship that thing out to you for free. No shipping charges, and we'll get that out in the next day or so, probably Monday. And Todd, if you've joined us, you did win the eBay jersey. It was you said Taco Charlton, is that correct? Taco Charlton Dallas Cowboys jersey, so we'll be shipping that out to you. And our jerseys are licensed. Now, we bought licensed jerseys because, well, we prefer licensed jerseys, number one. And they look really good. Bo Jackson, Peyton Manning, Barry Sanders, Marcus Mariota, Drew Brees, Kirk Cousins, Derek Carr, and Deshaun Watson. And we've got a very special series coming up next, too, in our next series that we already have pre-ordered with Ultimate. I'm also going to start doing card breaks. I got 3 boxes here of 2018 Panini Contenders football cards, which we just cannot keep in stock in the store. And we're going to break those. If anyone wants to break those tonight or Monday night or whatever night we decide, or we have some card fans in the room. There is helmet number 15. $13 a team. Right now we've got just getting started for the night. Emily's taking the first 2 teams. And we will go from there until we fill up the spots. Then we'll break that helmet, and hopefully it's one of the headliners. I got a feeling it's going to be. Who are you going to say it is, Pete? I'm going to say it's. I'm saying that's Barry Sanders in that box.
I'm going to go Brian Urlacher. It felt like it hit me with everything it had when I picked it up. So.
It hit you with its best shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably Urlacher then. Well, Ray Lewis. Did you get blood on you? That's
oh,
what
no,
I
that's what I was going to say. It wasn't in the trunk of the car when I got it.
Okay,
so
yeah, that's right.
There is a helmet in the trunk of the car, so that.
That is definitely going to be Ray Lewis. That's probably what, number 6?
Yeah.
Number 6. It comes with a white suit.
Yeah.
And a dry cleaning bill.
Exactly.
All right, $13 a team. Hey, go Ravens. Welcome to the room, Mr. Anthony. Got several people in the room now. Got $13 a team. All the headliners are left. All the headliners left. You got a 5 and 13 chance. 5 and 13 chance. And we got our jerseys. I'd like to break open a jersey now. I think we'll do that. I think the jerseys are going to go for the same price, but they are licensed jerseys, and 25 of them, and 8 are headliners, I think. 8. They look great too. These are actually, what I'm getting ready to throw up here for you to take a look at are the actual jerseys. 4 of them anyway. That's Carr, Manning, Jackson, and Cousins. Got to have a Peyton Manning in your series, right? If you're in Knoxville, Tennessee.
Yeah, for sure.
I think Peyton changed the way the game was played. Everybody wants to cry out Brady, Brady this, Brady that. Okay, Brady's a great quarterback. I'll give you that. Perfect. But he's playing for the greatest coach of all time. You could argue that they might cheat a little bit, but they are successful unless they play the Giants.
They're 2 different style of quarterbacks too. I mean, Tom Brady's made a career off of throwing 2-yard passes. I mean, look how many times he's gone deep. He reads the offenses just as well. But like you said, it's a coach. Quarterback duo that Peyton didn't have. I mean, Peyton's made 5 or 6 receivers all-stars. How many has?
Yeah. I mean, you got to say that. Okay, Randy Moss was a Hall of Famer before he went there, right? Yeah. Absolutely. Okay, Peyton put Harrison in the Hall of Fame. He's going to put Reggie Wayne in the Hall of Fame. That's 2.
Yep.
Right there. You know. Mm-hmm. I heard somebody arguing the other day that possibly was that running back from Miami that played there for a while.
Where at?
At Colts.
The Colts. Miami.
Edgerrin James. Yeah, he played at Miami. Yeah, so he was there at the Colts. Somebody arguing that he's a Hall of Famer. I don't know about that. All of you out there in Vols land, we lost the late, great John Ward this week. That's pretty tough. Pretty tough. Voice of the Vols, not been the same. I really was glad to see that the year he retired, we won the national championship. That was a miracle from God, from football gods for sure that year. And I think it was for John Ward. And I wish I could talk just a little bit like him, but I can't. Saw him 2 or 3 times at Frusty's in South Knoxville. So the man liked good food, that's for sure. And he will be greatly missed. You know, nothing against Bob Kessling, but there's only one John Ward. Was it passed away yesterday evening, was it? Or night before last? I can't remember. I think it was last night. I do not remember. I really do not. All right, we got 9 people in the room. That's how it stacks up right now. Let's get these team slots filled. $13 a team. all 5 headliners left. And I love my mechanical keyboard. Makes me feel like I was in like 8th grade or something. So, yeah, we're going to do $13 a team on these. And there are your 5 headliners that are left. 5 headliners left. Mariota, Ray Lewis, comes with a white suit with blood on it. Barry Sanders, Dan Marino, and Brian Urlacher. 2 linebackers, huh? You know, Brian Urlacher didn't play linebacker in college, right?
Yeah.
Safety,
Yep.
strong safety or something.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good little transition you made there, Brian. Good job. Good job there. On terrible teams, too, man. Now, he played in that Super Bowl team, right? He was on that team.
Yeah.
That got beat by the Indianapolis Colts.
That game was weird. Yeah, that game was weird.
I thought it was over. First play of the game, what's his face, running back kick for a touchdown.
Yeah, and then Peyton threw an interception.
Yeah.
Not too long after that, I was like, "Oh my God!" It didn't turn out that way though.
No, it didn't. Then Peyton came in there in a wheelchair with that defense. Super Bowl 50 just cleaned up, man. Shug's in the room. How you doing, Shug? Good to see you. Thanks for coming over.
Sure.
Got 2 in. All 5 headliners are left. That's what we look like so far. We got a long way to go on this. We're going to be here all night.
At this pace, yes, we will.
We're here all night. We're doing all right, Shug. Pretty good. Long, hard week behind us. And get to end it up doing the stuff we love. Playing around with sports memorabilia and our friends. And getting to talk on the microphone. I like to hear my voice for some silly reason. Everybody that knows is like, Jamie, why don't you quit talking so much? Could you not talk so much? Not really. That's the way I am. You could just not listen. All right. Got 4 going right now. Who else we got in the room? Yeah, I know. It's like, what are they waiting on? Yeah. 11 watching and only 2 in. Yeah. It's like KUB.
Well, I'm one of the ones watching.
Oh, yeah, so there's 10.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's like KUB over here. It's like 12 guys watching one guy work, you know. It's all right.
We're still new. Still new to this. We're trying to build a following as well. So spread the word, Shug. Tell all your friends. Tell your friends about me.
Yeah, Pete's in every room there is, seems like. Shug, we got a new series coming out after this one. After we get these sold, we got another series of 100 coming that's going to be special.
Oh, very.
Going to have some stuff in it that I haven't seen before. And Pete agrees. We have not seen. I mean, there's 10 headliners really, but there's more like 20 in this new series. So you're going to have a 1 in 5 chance really of getting a headliner. And some of the things that are what they call tier 2, I would call tier 1 in any room. So we're pretty excited about that. We've got 100 helmets on the way to back up these 15. You missed it earlier. We pulled a Dallas Cowboys jersey for the eBay break. Pete was able to control himself. He did not burn it.
Yeah, I did not burn it. It was hard.
It was hard. There was absolutely no curse words at all, which I kind of was disappointed in that. But
no, I said them into my arm. I just didn't say them out loud.
Yeah. Well, we are sort of a PG-13 type show here. Skip. Yep. All right. So we're going to do $13 per team, and this is what we got left. Dan Marino is a perfect argument for not winning a Super Bowl and still being possibly the greatest of all time. I bet you, well, I know Peyton thinks that Marino's the best.
Well, a lot of people do.
Yeah.
And there's reason too. I mean, he's won somebody. There's two people, two helmets left of people that straight carried a team. Dan Marino and Barry Sanders. I mean, Barry Sanders didn't have anyone on that team. If you put him on any other O-line in the NFL, he probably is the best of all time.
Meg says, does the Dallas jersey come with a Dallas Cowboy cheerleader?
Yes, and I already took her, and she's in my car. So
yes.
I already took the cheerleader, and she stole it.
We opened her earlier. That was during the 15 minutes when we were just a black screen there. Her name is Tara.
Last name Dactyl.
Last name
Pterodactyl.
Oh my God. Pterodactyl. All right, let's look about what slots we have left. We got a long way to go here. Okay. Should jump over in a couple of other rooms and say, hey, you.
Hey, you should come do this.
Talking to you. You talking to me? Yeah, I'm talking to you. Yep. Every Dallas jersey and helmet comes with a Dallas Cowboy cheerleader. If that's the case, we have 4,000 people in this room. We'd be getting $1,300 a team to one break a year. I like where your mind's at there. I like that. All right, we only got 4 teams. So, Anthony, you could really get on this Ravens right here. I mean, you're the Raven. Not just a Raven. The Raven is left. Okay. Now, Pete says that he doesn't think it's Ray Lewis because the Ray Lewis comes with a white suit with blood on it and is in the trunk of our car. But I'm thinking, I called Ray Lewis. I'm thinking it's Ray Lewis in box 15 of 15. 15 of 15. Those are the headliners right there. All of them available. All of those available. $13. All right, we're going to hang out a few minutes and wait for this room to fill up. And then we're going to break one of these helmets. We can fill these slots up. Be right back.
67 in. Crowbar, good to see you again, buddy. Sink's good. Maho's good. Capone's good. Robbie, you're good. Brian 1212, Shook's good. Oil Flush is good. I'm looking right now. I think we're close. We got a few left in. JT and Morgan TV. Let me know if you're good with it. Phones are in the same combo. You know, and I got that. I'm with you there. I got you. You're in now. So waiting on DMP. DMP, I'm not worried about you. We'll get that done. All right, let's do this. Then we got the helmet mix. Let's rock and roll. All right, here we go. DMP, whenever you're ready. All right, we'll roll it 5 times. Here we go. Good luck. Then we'll go back to our helmet. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. On these helmets, this is Series 28. This is the one that has the Jerry Rice and Joe Montana. And also, I think it really gets Tim Brown autograph combos and the other stars loaded in there. We've only hit one stud already. Alright, so if y'all look at the bottom, you'll see it's randomized 5 times. DMP, I know you look at it. There's a list. We're going to roll it back up. Everybody look over the list. And we'll go back and see what we get. And then we'll bust some helmets open. We got to do at least one baseball jersey tonight. Some dynasty in our jersey, but we got a Gary Carter yesterday. That was back in my time. All right. There's the list. You let me know what you want to do. Robert, you hit it. I hear you, Robert. The big Clayton hit it on the flop. He's good. You might be able to trade the house for it. That's about it.
All right, room. We're just waiting for the spots to fill up. We got several other guys in another room. We're waiting on them to pop in over here and swoop up.
Brand new, right?
What was that, Pete?
That's one of the troubles of being brand new, ain't it?
Yeah, well, you got to start somewhere.
Maybe we need that Dallas Cowboys cheerleader.
Yeah, well, yeah, Meg had an idea there. All Dallas jerseys come with a Dallas Cowboys cheerleader. That would be probably a little successful campaign there you're running, right?
For sure.
we got some guys coming over. Got 8 spots filled. That means got 24 to go. Seems like a lot, but it's not really. Not really a lot. Throw back up the series there and let you know what's got left. Right there, the headliners we got left. Got a 5 and 13 chance. We only got 13 left in this series. $13 left in this series. 13 a team. 13 a team. And that's how we stand right there, right now. All right, got some people coming. I'll throw back up our screen to show you who's got what here. Oh, we got somebody. welcome to the room, Alex and Barry. Yeah, we've got our very first Empire Guys series of helmets. All right, Don, thanks. The email is there are your 5 headliners that are left. You got a 5 and 13 chance of Marcus Mariota, Ray Lewis, Barry Sanders, Dan Marino, and Brian Urlacher. Got a 5 and 13 chance. This is the helmet that we... Let's wait, Alex, for just a little bit, please. I'll tell you a little bit about ourselves. We are the Empire Guys from Knoxville, Tennessee. And we're new to the game. There are 13 in the series, Alex. There's 15. There are 13 left. 15 in the series. 13 left. And as soon as we get rid of these 15, we got 100 right behind this. And I was saying earlier that there's 20 headliners in it, Tier 1 and Tier 2 headliners. Now, Eric, is this a different Eric, Don? There's a new Eric, Eric Paris. Pete, what's the other Eric's name he said that you knew? Don says this is from Eric in a Pong match. And then we got Eric Paris in here. So there's 2 Erics. Don't want to get them confused. We got to random this up. So anyway, we're new to the game. If you ever come to Knoxville, Tennessee, we own and operate Empire Pizza, which is a full-service Italian restaurant in West Knoxville, doing New York-style pizza and other New York-style stuff. In my opinion, the best in town, maybe the best in the South, but we are biased. So... And that's how. And so Pete's the biggest Giants fan on the planet. You can see by looking at that screen. And so we got into this by accident. Pete did, and then we just got really super interested. It's always been our childhood dream to be involved in collectibles. And you know, any of you guys that followed this and gals that followed this back in the 80s. You know, baseball cards were king then, football cards too, but mostly baseball cards, and then it just fell off the map. And now all that stuff's back, so it's like being a kid again. And I like being a kid again. 300-pound redneck kid. De Lorenzo's. Sounds good, Barry. It's all right, Don. I'm just going to put on here Eric. How about this? Eric of Dawn. That's what we'll call it. We'll call it Eric of Dawn. Oh. Well, he already jumped in here and took one. So is he taking one or taking two? All right. So we got Eric Paris, and then we got Sean. All right, so he's just taking one. Okay. All right, we're starting to fill up. We'll tell you a little bit about the series. We started out with 15. We have broke 2 helmets. The first one was a, what was it? Oh, yeah, Mark Super Duper. Kick Capone won that one. And then the second one, now this is of our series. Actually, the first helmet we broke was a Fred Biletnikoff, but that was a hit parade. And then we popped out our series, the Empire Guys, 15 helmet series, and then we marked Super Duper. And then there was a Devontae Adams last week, which neither of those are obviously on our headliners list. So you've got these 5 left in the 13. Mariota, Ray Lewis, Barry Sanders, Marino, and Urlacher. Those are the 5 of 13 that are left. So you got a 5 of 13 shot here at $13 a team. And we have our own series of jerseys too, licensed jerseys, which is a little different. I don't see a whole lot of licensed jerseys in the breaks, but here are 4 of those jerseys. Derek Carr, Manning, Bo Jackson, Kirk Cousins. Of course, got to have a Peyton Manning here in Knoxville. Our new helmet series is going to have a very special Peyton Manning in it. Caleb's won that Barry Sanders. Here are the headliners in the series, the jerseys and the helmets. Right now we're doing a helmet for $13. $13 a team. We have got 15 spots left. 15 spots to go. And we're going to break as soon as we hit number 32 after we randomize. And hopefully hit one of these headliners. It'd be nice. I'm saying it's Ray Lewis. I'm feeling Ray Lewis on it. Pete says no. It's all right. We don't know what's in there. We have no idea what's in the box. No Barkley in this one. Yeah, well, we didn't put a Barkley in it because I was afraid Pete would break it and then run out the door. All right, so now we're up to 19. Hey, Dale, how you doing? Welcome to the room. Good to see you again. I hear you. Yeah, on the internet service. Please subscribe to our channel. We're going to be on every Monday and every Friday night, and probably more. Once that series of 100 helmets comes in, probably going to be on here about 3 or 4 times a week. We've got 100 helmets on the way for series number 2 of Empire Guys from Ultimate. It's got 20 headliners in it. tier 1s and tier 2s, what they call tier 2s, and then tier 2s, there's 4 or 5 helmets in there that I'd call tier 1s, really. I showed them to Pete, and he agrees. He agrees. So right now, we're doing the series number 1, which was a series of 15. We got 13 left, and these 5 are left. The headliners are left: Marcus Mariota, Ray Lewis, Barry Sanders, Dan Marino, and Brian Urlacher. Brian Urlacher. What was it you said? You said that you thought it was Urlacher. Why?
Yeah, because it almost hit me real hard in the chest when I picked it up. I was like, damn, man.
Hit it real hard in the chest. Are you sure it wasn't that? What's that running back? What's the running back?
For who?
Raven.
Wow. Ray Rice?
Ray Rice. You sure it wasn't Ray Rice? We don't know. There could be a Ray Rice in there. It'd be funny. Comes with a cracked face helmet or face mask,
Yeah.
and it's in the shape of an elevator. Anyway, subscribe to our channel. We also have a brick and mortar store, which is a little different, I guess. We're going to start breaking cards and jerseys as well. Going to get into some baseball stuff. I'm a baseball guy, so big Yankees fan. Everybody's like, "Oh, yeah, it's because they win." No, buddy, I was a Yankees fan when they sucked. My hero never even went to the playoffs. If you're asking us, Alex, our teams are Giants, Giants, Giants. We are not Tennessee Titans fans, unfortunately. That's we're too old for that.
Yeah, so you can get that on, I guess.
Yeah, that's the Oilers to us. So we've been out there. We went to watch a game out there. Almost froze to death. Did not.
It was a Giants game.
Yeah, it was a Giants game.
We really went to see the Giants.
They went to see the Giants.
Put this on this camera right here. Look at this right arm here.
Yeah, let's just switch it up and see. Yeah, see there you go, Alex. That's that right arm there should tell you. I guess I'm a Raiders fan more than anything else. I grew up as a Bears fan, really.
Redskins.
Reds, well, yeah. Yeah, my dad and brother were Redskins fans. I'll never forget, man, when I was a kid. And Dad and my brother were. Sure, Eric. The series we're doing right now is a series of 15 helmets made for us by Ultimate. We have, Joe Gibbs, no kidding. The series of 15.
Hey, Don, thanks for inviting a couple people in.
Yeah, Don, we really appreciate it. Just getting started here in our little venture. But series of 15 helmets. We started out small. We broke 2 helmets already. That was a Devontae Adams and a Mark Super Duper. So the 5 headliners on your screen remain. So you got a 5 and 13 shot here of pulling one of these guys. Yeah, we know. Thanks, Barry, for coming in. Please subscribe to our channel. Yeah, Alex, again, thanks to you, Don. We appreciate it. And the real Scott Marshall's in the
How many
house.
spots do we need?
We need, let's go back to our screen here. We need 13 spots filled. 13 spots. Try to do a little bit different stuff with our screen. Team colors and whatnot. What I was saying earlier is we're going to do some baseball stuff too. Cards. I got a really special 1 of 100 case of repacked baseball cards with cards all the way back to the early 1900s till now. It's only 100 cases in existence. It's a corked product. CORK''D. So a little bit of buzz going on in the hobby world here about that because there's been some incredible stuff pulled. And right now we have that on eBay. It's pricey. It's a 6-box case. Alex, we cover the shipping. We cover the shipping for you, and we get that out usually within a couple of business days. We'll have a tracking number for you. And what we do too is on some of these boxes that are marked that show that they're a helmet, I cover that stuff up because mail service, can't ever tell. Somebody sees, oh, there's a helmet in there, I'm gonna accidentally lose that one. So if you want anything from us, Hit Parade or one of our series, we try to make the box look as generic as possible. Yeah, turn them inside out is a good idea. The Hit Parade boxes are all white, so I basically just tape over a white piece of paper over the front logo, and that works out really well. It's pretty much a white generic box. So we got 13 spots left to fill, and series of 15 we started with. And we got those 5 guys still in this series. We broke up Mark Super Duper and a Devontae Adams so far. And if you haven't already done so, please subscribe to our channel so you'll know when we're on. I'm going to try to break a variety of stuff, including helmets and jerseys. We got our licensed jersey series that we're going to do soon. There's 4 of the jerseys in that series. Those are licensed jerseys, not just replicas. Of course, they're not game-worn jerseys. Welcome to the room, Jason. All right, we got 12 spots left. 12 spots left. Le'Veon Bell, Yellow Custom. That looks good. I'm not a Pittsburgh fan, but you ought to be able to move that one. Well, that's true. He's going to play somewhere, though, man. That dude's too good. Right? Yeah, he's that dude's playing somewhere.
Well, he can do both. He can run and catch, which is Huge, especially for my fantasy team.
Exactly. Yeah, Pitt would be silly to let him go, but you know they let. I'm going brain dead today on. Martavis Bryant go too. They put a lot of trust in what. So who's number 2 now? Schuster, Pete.
Schuster and yeah, I guess Eli Rogers.
I can tell you right now that Big Ben wasn't happy about that. I got a feeling this might be his last year.
Well, that's just because he's too old.
Well, he's got some motorcycles to ride with no helmets. He's got to get that in.
He's gonna go hang out with Ray Lewis.
He's going to go hang out with Ray Lewis. Yeah, that's a pretty good 3. They better get at it, though. Ben's getting old. Ben's getting old. Yeah, Barry and my dad was a Skins fan, or I guess he still is. But back in the glory days, I grew up watching Riggins and Jacoby and Butts on the line there, and Theismann, who changed his name from Thiesman to Theismann in college because he was in the running for the Heisman and then didn't win. It's a pretty desperate move, really. I think you change your name. $12 spots left to go. 12 spots. Series number 1 of the Empire Guys Helmet Series. We've got 13 left. All 5 of those headliners are left in our series. All 5 are left. Yeah, Joe Gibbs got his hand in a little bit of everything, right? Football, racing. So every time I say headliners, you got to take a drink.
I should have brought a beer.
Do we get in on that game too?
Yeah, should have got it.
I'm a professional musician and Pete's a professional drunk, so we're probably going to win that one. Probably going to win that one. Yeah, we like to drink a little alcohol down here in the South. How's the audio sound out there? Can't hear it till we're done. Knoxville Girl by the Outlaws. By the Louvin Brothers, originally. Knoxville Girl by the Louvin Brothers. Nothing like a little murder to set your song off. Got you, Jason. One more for Jason.
Don said 1, 2. I'll go 1 more.
Yeah, well. Yeah, Outlaws did do a good version, you're right. Yeah, the echo is coming from the dual mic system we got set up. I've got the other mic off at this point, and just forget to click it on and off when Pete's not in proximity of it. Ain't nothing wrong with drinking. Well, we appreciate it. We're trying to put out the best product possible. We are new to this, but we want to do, like I said, everything in excellence. We've got a 100 helmet series coming. I got a series of 25 jerseys, licensed jerseys at $13 a piece that are super nice. We're going to start breaking those open. Don, you make a good point there. I think 2 more shots and we can get Alex on here for at least 2 more spots, and we only have 8 left. So that's a very good point you make. Yes, Barry, we know Al Gore's from Tennessee. He sure is. Every time it's hot around here, I say blame it on Al Gore. Global warming. But without Al Gore, we wouldn't be doing this because he did invent the internet. So, which is a joke. Yes, sir, Dale. Men like you that allow us to do everything we do every day. Pizza is free anytime you're in Knoxville. Just to say a little bit more about the Empire Guys. The Empire Guys sprouted out from the Empire Pizza restaurant that I own in Knoxville, Tennessee, and that Pete is our general manager and my dear friend. And we decided that if we could buy breaks, then we could do them as well. I'm assuming that is what you mean by star it, Eric. Just like so. No, actually, we're in Knoxville, Tennessee. We were I Love New York Pizza. My wife and I bought I Love New York Pizza in 2012, and I met Pete in 2012. And then we moved it, and Pete became our general manager in 2014. We changed the name to Empire Pizza. We are the only Empire Pizza in Tennessee. And obviously there's one in Oklahoma City, and there is one in South Carolina as well. So if you're ever out this way, Eric, come by and grab a pizza. If you enter one of our breaks on YouTube, you get a large one-topping pizza for free. Now, I can't ship it to Oklahoma. Well, I could, I guess. Overnight that sucker. But you might have to cook it when it gets there. Please subscribe to our channel so when we're on, because we may take to just coming on at random from time to time, but we're always going to be on. Pizza and a helmet, that's right. We've got in-store stuff as well. Wish I could fly in just separate pictures without having to save them first and show you that. We've got a display. We have a brick and mortar store inside Empire Pizza for collectibles that is full of helmets and jerseys and sport cards And we are now a dealer for a lot of that stuff because we just love this hobby. Collectibles in general for me. I know Pete is very much into Giants memorabilia and collectibles and sports in general. And I'm glad to see the resurgence of the hobby. The free pizza could be helmet shaped. It would not be the first helmet shaped pizza that Pete has made. I've seen several. I'm in South Carolina. I want free pizza. What part of South Carolina, Scott?
North Carolina tomorrow.
Yes, sir. I wish you could too. If anybody in the room deserves good pizza, it is Dale. Greenville, South Carolina. I know Greenville. All right, hold on just a second. Let me pull that up for you. Yeah, back it up a little bit. Yeah, there's the. You check that; it's a little bright, but you check that out. You can see the football shape. There you go. Whatever that was good. Maybe you want to put it on the other camera. The other camera would probably be better. Pennsylvania is one of my favorite states, Alex. Yeah, tilt it some. Yeah, it's hard to see. It's just so much light to brighten the room. That screen's bright, but yeah. The resurgence of the Kenner starting lineup, yeah. Boy, Kenner got really fortunate with that Star Wars stuff, man. If you've not seen the toys, yeah, there you go. That's perfect. There's a pizza, University of Tennessee pizza, or helmet-shaped pizza that Pete made on the right side of your screen. So, yeah, we do helmet-shaped pizzas. It's like the armpit of America lately. Muggy and rainy. I got you. South Pennsylvania. I've been all over Pennsylvania. From Lancaster to Scranton to Philadelphia. Yeah. That's what I was talking about earlier, Barry. Southwest. Got you. That's what I was talking about earlier, Barry, is about how the hobby kind of fell off starting in 1990. Really, with Griffey, I mean, it's when they really started printing cards, man. And that guy taking steroids, he'd hit 1,000 home runs. 1,000. Has anybody in the room been to Knoxville, Tennessee? I know some of you in the room live in Knoxville, Tennessee. But besides you, yeah, I think Kenner probably did go back. Well, I'm thinking Kenner got accumulated by somebody. Somebody larger like Mattel or somebody like that. As a good friend of mine says, you got the world's greatest information resource right at your fingertips. Why don't you look it up, you dummy? So I'll look it up. Yep, defunct in 2000. Parent company was Hasbro from 1991 to 2000. So I guess they just killed off the Kenner name. That's what happened. Pigeon Forge. Yeah, Giles County is the number one. It's southwest of here. Giles County is. It's the #1 deer county in the state of Tennessee. Giles County is. It's down next to Lincoln County, where we used to live for a time. Whoa. Breaking alert. Major League Baseball player Ramirez for the Red Sox eyed in federal drug investigation. Oh. I hate that for the Red Sox. I really do. Yeah, everybody, when I talk about this area, they say Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg. A lot of people have been there. Sure enough. Blue Ridge Log Cabin, hardwood and pine floors. That is super cool. We put hardwood in our house, which was less than cheap. I mean, more... Yeah, well, less than cheap's not the correct phrase. It was not cheap at all, really. But it's nice. And you have to clean it every 5 minutes because it shows everything. Pulaski, Tennessee is the city. Yep. Pulaski. County seat of Giles County, and also the city where the KKK was founded, and they are proud to tell you that when you show up. I've been to Pulaski many times. It was next, basically the sister city to Fayetteville, Tennessee, where we lived and used to work for Frito-Lay in Fayetteville, Tennessee. Many years ago now. And Pulaski was where the other Frito-Lay plant was. All right, so this is where we're at. We need 10 spots full. Sprawling Seattle, right? We claim Knoxville, but we're not in the city. We're in the county of Knox. Yeah, maybe 9. I was just guessing. Yeah, 9. The Scopes trial. Scopes trial, I think, was in Dayton, Tennessee. Matter of fact, I know it was. All right, we're getting close now. 3 total for Jason, 3 for Emily, 3 for Caleb. In the very soon upcoming future, we'll have a room full and we'll be doing 10 helmets a night. That's where we're going with this thing. I like to break about 100 helmets every 2 weeks, if we could. We have a 100 helmet series coming. That's got some special stuff in it. Yeah, Scopes was in Dayton, Tennessee. Yeah, we thought so. The loaded dice. Pretty cool boxes. Ultimate took those pictures for us. You can see how hard it is to take. It's very hard to get the lighting on helmets right. I mean, because they're so reflective. You see they've got their, in that picture right there, they've got their lights in there just like we do. And you just can't, it's hard to position them correctly. Okay, I just got a text here. All right, so now we've only got five spaces to fulfill. All right, Chug. And hey, Robbie. Yeah, we know we've got, I guess, Knuckleheads on tonight too, right? So we'll try to pick different nights where we're not having to bounce you back and forth. You can count on us being on, though. One thing that we're going to specifically do is we're going to be on and let you know exactly where we're going to be on in advance. So we're going to be on Monday and Friday night at 10:30 without fail. And we're probably going to throw in a Wednesday in there. Got 3 spots left to go. 3 spots, and we can break this helmet. Yeah, I think we can go ahead and pay up, Eric. I think we can do that. All right, got 2 left, and we're going to break this thing after everybody pays. Thanks, Alex. Got you down. Okay, Don, I'll check that out. All right, Kid Capone. Filling up the room. Okay. All the spots are filled and we can get them paid and we get this broke. If you paid under a different name, then we can just figure out. Please let us know, okay? Suge, what are you paid under? Just give me the initials. Don, we pull the names off and randomize them and then stick them back in there. All right, Alex, I'm going to check it. All right, DMP got you down. There's a lag in PayPal. We're waiting for these last payments to come in. For some reason. I'm going to log out and log back in. All right. Yeah, we just get.
Well, let's start randomizing DMP pays us.
All right, we're going to go ahead and randomize these while the last couple of payments are made. That matches. All right, let's go from top down. Make sure the random is correct. Bring this over here a little closer where we can see it. All right, we got Emily, Shug, Caleb, Don, DMP, Barry, Alex, Eric, Sean. That's the first 16. Megan, Dale, Jason, Don, Caleb, Emily, Jason. Warring for Liberty, Shug, Robbie, Alex, Kid Capone, Eric, and Kid Capone. I am showing that as accurate. Pete, do you concur with that?
I concur.
You concur. Okay, once.
DMP's up.
All right, here we go. We're going to randomize this 7 times each. Well, 7 times each, obviously. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 1 through 16. It's starting with Don at the top. Okay. We got you, DMP. We know where you live. Not really, but... Okay, let's go through this. I want everyone to please look at the screen to make sure that you still have the same number of spots that you had before. I'm going to confirm it via PayPal because last week I made a mistake and I don't make mistakes. So I'm going to go through here and take a look. Don had 3 spots. 1, 2, 3. Don still has 3 spots. Sean had 2 spots. Sean, 2 spots. Jason had 3 spots. Jason, and Jason. 5, 7, 20. Shug had 3 spots, and Shug's is 1, 2, 3. 3 spots. Robbie had 1 spot. Right there's Robbie. Eric had 2 spots. There's 1, 2. Barry Law had 1 spot. There's Barry. Kid Capone had 2 spots. 1, 2. 2 spots. Emily had 2 spots.
Emily had 3. Emily had 3. There's 3 spots on it.
All right, yeah, Emily had 3 spots. Got you.
So Caleb up there too.
All right, well, there's 1 Emily, 2 Emilys. Lots of Emilys, 3 Emilys. Caleb. All right. Okay, before we do this, please everyone check the screen and make sure your spots are still represented. Barry's locked at the Steelers. Sean is going to lock. We're going to start a trade timer here in just a second. Okay. All right, here goes your trade timer. 5 minutes. All right, locking the Ravens, huh? All right. If you're in bold, you're locked. If you're in bold, you're locked. If you are in bold, you are locked. That team is locked. $3.51 left. Barry, there are no Steeler headliners. Well, yeah, none in this series. No, Eric, we don't know where all the hits are. We know what 5 are. You got a minute 30 left. I don't see a confirmed trade yet.
Put the headliners up for DP.
They're the remaining headliners, which is all of them. 5 of 13 are headliners. This could be it for you, Eric. This could be 1 in 24 right here. All right, time is up on this. Everyone is locked. All right, let's break this thing.
All right.
All right, let me lock these in, Pete. Hold on. All right, here we go. It's time to break this thing. Got a little bit of reverb from Pete's mic over there. Like that. All right, good luck, everybody.
All right. 15 of 15.
This is 15 of 15. Come on, let's be a headliner right here. Everybody's been patient.
We got a Giants. New York Giants.
New York Giants.
All right. Let's see. I got. Looks like it's Eli Apple. Let me look inside the box here for the thing. It is an Eli Apple with a Pro Bowl shirt. Let's see there.
All right, close. Eli Apple, all right. With a what cert? I didn't.
Pro Bowl shirt. These are number Z502007.
Can you speak that into the microphone, please?
No, my bad. Oh, the numbers are different on the card than on the thing. I've never seen one of these Provo shirts with numbers is different. What is this, an Eli Apple?
Eli Apple, New York Giants, pulled by a New York Giant, nonetheless, which means going into the next, it's going to be 5 of 12 are going to be headliners. Yeah, Eric, I'm sorry. This streak continues. I'm sorry about that. But I'm excited for what's left. Let me tell you what's going on from what's left. We got 12 helmets left to break, and then we got a series of 100 coming in with 20 headliners. 20 headliners, 10 tier 1s, and 10 tier 2s that I would call tier 1s in any room. Very, very pleased with those. And we only know what those 20 are. The other 80 are pure mysteries, just like with this set. This series, we knew what the 5 headliners are, and they are this, and they are still out there. What's up, Capone? So we got 5 of 12 are these guys. Mariota, Ray Lewis, Barry Sanders, Marino, and Urlacher. So please subscribe to our channel. We're going to break next week. I think we're going to give something away next week. We might break a helmet and give away a jersey next week. Or no, well, not next week. I say next week. It is next week, literally, but on Monday. I think we're going to do some giveaways. Monday night 10:30. And we've got a live jersey on eBay right now. Same thing that we broke earlier. We're going to do a helmet with a jersey after the eBay jersey break. On Monday. And guys and gals, thanks for coming out and spending your time with us. We appreciate it. Please subscribe to our channel. Oh, I thought you were going to get that bloody white suit too. It's still in there. It is still in there. And that Ravens helmet, it's in the trunk of our car somewhere. So, good night, everybody. DMP, thanks for joining us tonight. Thanks, everyone. We're going to get that shipped out to who won that Warring for Liberty Giants. I'll have to ship that out to that person once I figure out the address. And good night, everyone. We'll see you on Monday night, 10:30. Please check out our eBay auction for another 2017 Gold Rush jersey, just like the one we broke at the very beginning of this live stream. Everyone have a good and safe weekend. Signing out from the Empire Guys.